For the first time, children brought to the United States by undocumented immigrant parents will be allowed to apply for affordable health care. The Biden administration made the announcement just this morning. KTVU's James Torres here to explain the new rule and how it will affect many people in our state, James.
Garcia, no doubt, if you don't already get health insurance through your job, there are really only two other ways to do that. The federal government calls those programs the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid, but each state has their own name for each of these programs. Here we call it Covered California for the Affordable Care Act. Over here, we call that Medi-Cal. Two very different programs. Covered California lets you buy your own health care system, but you get some tax credits. The government offers you some financial help, so it's affordable for you. Medicaid, or Medi-Cal, the government pays for your insurance and gives you some of that basic health care. The Biden ruling we're talking about today deals with this side of the board. As it stood, DACA recipients did not have access to that health care market. This Biden rule now removes that restriction. Those recipients can now buy their own affordable health care through the ACA, or again, in our case, Covered California. And the White House predicts this change is set to help more than 100,000 people in our country, give them access to affordable health care, which could affect a range of ages from as young as 16 to as old as 40. I had a chance this morning to speak to an immigration attorney out of Washington, D.C., who weighed in on the rule.
This is, a long time coming, but it's a positive development and just a further protection of people who are part of our community and every bit as American as someone who was born here. And these are also people who don't have criminal history and have committed themselves to education, at minimum a high school diploma.
President Biden releasing a statement this morning saying, in part, I'm proud of the contributions of Dreamers to our country and committed to providing Dreamers the support they need to succeed. That's why I've previously directed the Department of Homeland Security to take all appropriate actions to preserve and fortify DACA. Now, specific to California, this rule affects a very different population than a decision from Governor Gavin Newsom earlier in the year where he expanded Medi-Cal to all undocumented immigrants in the state. That would be this side of the board. Biden's new rule goes into effect in November when open enrollment for the next year begins. Andre.
All right, thanks so much, James. Time now.